The Fully Geek.
Yes. Welcome back, man. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, the world. It is episode 138 of the Fully Geeked Pod. Full squad inside. Big up, man, like Merv.
Yes, stand on, dude.
Big up, man, like Curls.
Come on.
Man, like Biggie D, aka Rich and Maximus.
Man, he's so bloody
Roll
Kenyan
deep,
track,
he just
you know.
put his
Listen,
roll deep. I hear it.
All our signatures, isn't it? It's all our
All
signatures.
right, it's me, Nate. What's happening, people? But yes, man, then what's going on? How's your week been?
Yeah, man. All good,
So
bro.
good.
Yeah, all good in the hood.
Man, I went to the office for the first time, innit? Bro, I feel like I ran a marathon, brother. Honestly, I'm shattered, man.
It's hard work to get there,
Bro,
innit?
it's mad, you know. Like, I forgot about the hustle and tussle of getting to work. And it wasn't even that strenuous, but it's just like walking upstairs, walking downstairs. That alone, bro. I've done it in time, innit? Apart from the house, obviously. And just, yeah, man, it's just mad, bro. I'm shattered.
Yeah.
So excuse me if I fall asleep on the pod.
We'll have none of that. We'll call you out straight.
I'm sure everyone welcomed you back here.
Yeah. But I thought the office would be packed. It wasn't even packed.
No, it's
Like,
still,
yeah,
it's
it's
still,
still like, yeah.
Just walk in, no more. Them man question you on the gate. Last
No,
time you, last
yeah,
time.
no. So what I done a lateral test anyway. I thought, you know what, I'm not getting caught at this time. So I done a lateral test in the morning. But the difference is now is that I don't have to do it every day. Once I do it once, that'll cover me for like 5 days or something like that. So I could go in now for the next 5 days, but basically it'll expire on Sunday.
Yeah, that's an absolute nonsense.
Yeah.
Isn't
So
it?
when I go back again next Tuesday, I got to do it again.
So what are they giving you lateral flow test to do this?
No. I got my own one.
Okay, so what you have to buy your own. This is
No.
yeah, I know I know everyone's got backups from back in the day, but do you know what I mean? It's
I don't know how long it's gonna last for though. It's stupid.
okay, fair enough.
I forgot all about this lateral flow test business anyway, man.
Yeah,
Even COVID itself.
yeah, we're out here, bro. Out here, bang. Supposed to do one twice a week still at school. Let's not go there because there may be people from my workplace that listen to it. So yes, I complete it every week. All right.
You got to do it once a week as well, or twice.
Well,
a week?
they reckon we should still be doing it twice a week, but right now, to be honest, it's hay fever season, so I'm struggling with that. I can't be doing COVID and hay fever. This is too much. But last week, I was trying to be a hero. I was just trying to take tablets. Didn't want to take the nasal spray because I took it and it made me feel a bit woozy. But now I have to drug up before I leave the house every day.
Does anyone else get hay fever here? Rich, Murph?
I don't know if I have hate. All I know is like
Your eyes.
my eyes just start watering, man. I don't know what that is. I'll just go out. It's like someone just threw the ocean in my eyes, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm
I've
saying.
never had one touch with it. I know it can come anytime. I heard it can come
Yeah.
anytime, but so far never.
Yeah, no, I feel like we should be getting like a blue badge or something. Like I should be able to park anywhere because I can't.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Yeah.
It's a full disability, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot or something. There should be a fund or something. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't pay as much petrol money or something. I don't know. Get me? Let's do a survey. Let's get hay fever on the disability
Basically,
awareness.
hay
thing.
fever sufferers count here.
Yeah, bruv, they do, bruv.
Hay fever sufferers, was it hay fever sufferers matter?
Yeah, bruv, that's the hashtag. Okay, use the hashtag hay fever sufferers matter. All right.
I just put hay fever, man.
Hay fever could be hay
Thinking
fever
it.
matters. Hay fever matters. Maybe I'll write to the football league. Maybe they can take a knee or do blow a nose before the game or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, the man called me Egypt. That's out of order. I'm not going to tell you because it is what it is. All right, people. The donut that is Piers Morgan is back on Monday this week. He has officially got his own show on a new television show. To be fair, I don't even know if it's a new television show. It's on a channel that I didn't know existed before.
It's new.
That's a new one. Excellent.
It's brand new.
Cool.
Yeah. Talk. It's Talk, innit? It's called Talk.
Yeah, Talk.
Yeah.
Basically,
Was it British or American?
No, it's off. It's part. I thought it was part of Talk Sport because it was called Talk, and because he came on Talk Sport on the Monday, but I think it's an American thing.
Is it an American channel? I think
I'm sure.
yeah. It's a new TV channel called Talk TV. Yeah. I have no idea what they do on the Talk TV. I just know that Piers Morgan, as I was walking back from the Arsenal game the other day, I saw a big poster saying Piers is back. Talk TV starts Monday, 8:00. And his first guest was Donald Trump, the former president of the United States of America. And I think it's going into 2 episodes. Yeah. And basically, the long and short of it is him and Trump are talking about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and all of this. And I think Trump said that the Queen should disown them and all of this kind of stuff. And I'm like, are you tired of this now? Just take like in the words of our brother Will Smith, take her name out of your mouth. Lower, innit? Like it's a bit much. It's very cringe.
They literally need to move on. If the nation has moved on, they need to move on.
100%.
I think
what was Piers saying? Was it egging him on like,
yeah, Piers, he's doing all of that. He's encouraging it, but it's just like, like obviously for him, I guess the former president seems like a big draw, but Piers has known him from like when they did The Apprentice.
They were buddies. They've been buddies.
Yeah, they've been buddies. They was on The Apprentice USA and all that stuff.
Yeah, however, they still obviously Piers tends to ask questions which will rattle people, and he asked him about the whole re-election stuff, and Trump will say, no, it was a cheat, it was fixed, and basically Piers Morgan said, no, it wasn't, you lost fair and square. Donald Trump, as Donald Trump does, says, you know what, good night, got up and went.
He bounced.
He done a Piers Morgan on Piers Morgan.
Oh yeah,
yeah, he did.
On David, I remember.
Yeah, he looked around like, yeah, it's time for me to go, lads. Simple. Yeah, but it's an explosive interview.
Okay, so yeah, that is on Talk TV. Couldn't tell you what channel it is, but it's on Sky, possibly Freeview. It's out here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah, it's a free channel.
If I've got it, it's free.
Yeah, but he's talking. All right, cool. Well, from one free channel into a platform that many of us use, okay, Twitter, and I heard about this probably about last week. The rumors started going on that Elon Musk is wanting to buy Twitter. But not only is he wanting to buy Twitter, he wants to buy Twitter for $44 billion.
I feel like deal's been done.
Yeah, I think it's done. Yeah, but he wanted to buy it. I think he has bought it now. $44 billion.
It's gone up. It gone up to 50.
It went up to 50?
It went up to 50.
Why does he want it so bad though?
Because he's going to revolutionize the whole Twitter space.
What is it? Won't it up his he does all these shares at FX trades and stuff. He does the crypto.
Oh, yeah. Twitter went up yesterday by 5%.
Wow.
5%.
Because he controls the crypto world, doesn't it?
It doesn't quickly, but when he talks, like
he's got massive influence.
Yeah,
massive influence.
He's got influence.
I'm in debt because of him.
What, you bought Tesla?
No, Dodge.
Oh, okay.
He said one thing, everyone got excited, and everyone bought Dodge.
You came in late. Did you come in late?
I've always, as always.
Where's Dodge, please? I don't know it. For the layman.
A cryptocurrency.
Yeah, it's a cryptocurrency, like a Bitcoin.
You're talking about some electric Dodge rifle for a second.
He must have said Dodge is the way forward, etc. And everyone's got excited. Everyone started buying. Then he put a tweet out. I've rethought what I said and I retract that statement. and Bitcoin is the way forward. And by the time I'm typing away, working, my phone's ringing, thinking, what's going on? Rich, sell. It's too late for me.
Nate, I don't know if you watched that urban finance thing on Chucky on HC podcast.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, he was saying about how people like i.e. Rich are doing the wrong thing in regards to cryptocurrency and all this thing, because you guys are betting and investing is two different things.
Yeah.
But the way these guys do it, they bet on it rather than investing. Do you know what I mean?
Correct. Yeah, correct.
So that's the wrong way to handle cryptocurrency and all this. Yeah, go on.
However, yeah, I totally agree, because when I first got into it, it was just betting. That's what it was. But even though I was told the same advice, you got to invest in it, you leave it for a long time. I did have money in Bitcoin, and I left it in Bitcoin for ages, and that made me money. That definitely made me money, and I took my money out and I put that away. However, sometimes you do get an edge and you think, you know what, let me just try and see what I can do. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. 2 years later, my money's still in minus. It's a risk you take, but eventually even though I'm down right now, it could still be an investment, because it could, in a year time, 2 years time, it could bounce.
Exactly.
Right. XRP, I bought it 4 years ago. 4 years ago. And basically, XRP, I think I bought it at 2p. It is now minus something. It's gone to court. It's mad. It's mad. You don't know.
I thought you were going to say like, it's increased.
I was going to say it's gone up to 7 pence. Yeah. I made 5 pence a share. I have 2 million shares. Whatever. Man said it went to
minus.
Look, I'll talk about it offline, but XRP got many people gassed. Many people.
Well, like Big Bill said, man, scared money don't make no money, man. So keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing, man.
Yeah. One day it'll work. All right. I'm not into crypto. I don't believe in it. But yeah, it's Twitter. We all use it. I think he's going to get rid of adverts. He's going to potentially loosen some of the
adverts on Twitter. Yeah.
Well, there's little ads, but it doesn't stop you from.
Yeah, no, it doesn't stop you.
Yeah, it stops you from doing anything really.
But he's potentially. I think he said he wants to get rid of it on the premium subscription service, Twitter Blue. I have no idea what that is. But to be honest, I don't even know what he does. Elon Musk. I know he owns Tesla. That's about it. I don't know what else he does, and he goes into space and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's an entrepreneur, and apparently what he said, he's going to allow Trump to come back on Twitter, because him and Trump are good friends.
This is why the rich will stay rich, boy. But moving from Elon Musk to someone else that's a little bit musty. I don't know, it didn't really work. Never mind. I apologize. All right. I would have called him Uncle Tim, but we can't call him Uncle Tim no more. All right. Although he is an Uncle Tim. No, man, all right, cool. No, I'm going. All right, cool.
Oh. You're flopping the show.
Yeah, I'm flopping. It's all right, cool. Don't put that in the thing, Merv. All right, so Tim Westwood, he's been accused of sexual misconduct. Okay, and for many of us, this is like the world's worst kept secret. But
this came out centuries ago. I think we spoke about the pod.
Yeah,
episode 17.
But basically, it's now come out that he's been accused of sexual misconduct. Apparently, he's pressured some girls into unwanted sex, groped bottoms and breasts, and he's taken advantage of his powerful position in the rap world. So 64-year-old Tim is being accused of predatory behavior.
Like I said, we've heard this all before, bro. Nothing happened. The same thing with Noah Clark. Noah Clark was accused of 20 girls came forward with Noah Clark, but he's been, apparently it's all, I don't know what's happened to that.
The case has been dropped.
It's been dropped. So like all these things we hear about it, it's like, yeah, after a few weeks it's gone. Not a few weeks, after a week it'll be gone.
No, obviously it's good that he's being penalized, and it's been, obviously the police have taken it seriously and looked at, investigated all the reports that have been put forward. But again, it's like you said, it's the worst kept secret.
Mm.
But fair dues to the individuals that step forward.
Kids,
I'm sure he has.
I don't know. I'll check. But yeah, the girls at the time were like 17, 18, and 19. Because you remember, he's always getting freshers, isn't it? Like he's always at them freshers parties.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that.
yeah.
He's always telling me, "Yo, it's Tim Westwood. Shake your bombs and all of this nonsense." Again, don't use that, Murph, because I don't want that as a soundbite. But yeah, all of those things.
Please.
Please don't. But yeah, Tim Westwood, like, do you get me? He's out here. I don't know if he has any kids. I know he's the son of a priest, yeah. And like I said, I know he's done big stuff, but wrong is wrong. But at the moment, there seems to be a lot of these type of accusations coming out. So I think there's been a few on a couple American hip hop artists and R&B artists, which have similar things where people are saying, yeah, they're getting done because they unintentionally or unwittingly touched a breast or a bottom and all those kind of things. There's lots of these kind of stuff coming out at the moment. So yeah, be careful, people. But yeah, Tim Westwood, we don't rate it. Yeah.
We don't.
No
No.
way.
Oh, okay.
I
Cool.
can't see the rest.
Oh, you're right. We don't talk them more. All right, cool. Last week, one of our favorite platforms, Netflix, okay, recorded losses last week of $54 billion in its market value.
That was in a day, innit?
Yeah, in a day. Stock prices went down. So literally, maybe Elon Musk just took some money out of it and he just took it and bought Twitter, because that's mad. $54 billion in a day.
Oh, man, your feed is looking sharp. Jeez.
I thought you guys didn't know, isn't it? But you know, thank you.
Different barber, yeah?
Oh, no, same barber, and that, innit?
I was awake this time, yeah? Sorry.
Oh, well, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
You got done today, though, innit?
Yeah.
2 seconds ago, I can see.
He got it as he came. I mean, the barber's behind him.
You know, we just hate him because he can never get a fade no more, is it?
I can do what Merv does.
Rich, do you ever get them to like fade your beard?
No, I haven't. I haven't been barbers for time. I just do it myself. But my beard, I don't touch my beard right now until I go to barbers.
Do you not fade it? No, do you not like just level it off or nothing like that?
No, I kind of a little bit, but I don't get too emotional about it. But if it goes wrong, I have to blame someone. I don't want to blame myself because I'll be vexed. I look in the mirror. Look, it's gone wrong. Who do I blame? I blame Nate because he told me to go and do it on the pod.
This is why
I see the logic.
You should have done that lockdown.
What's
Trust
that?
me, that's what you practice.
No,
You're not going nowhere.
No, I practiced. It just went wrong. I was just like, no, I'm not doing this to myself.
No, I hear you. So basically, you got to like hair, but you won't go any further. Yeah.
I'll touch the sides.
I don't think you can see, but yeah, man.
I see you, Kel. I
see
you,
it, Kel. Obviously, it's not 4K, but I see it though.
Yeah. Allow the camera in it.
No. Listen, a couple of weeks ago, you were too big, bruv. But
I know.
At least you're HD.
You know, I think all this time, I haven't been cleaning the camera. I think that's what it was. This whole time. Yeah.
And lighting.
Yeah, I feel the lighting helps as well. Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, cool. As you can see,
Sorry. Nate, your hair's nice as well.
That's cool, bro. Brother, it's all good, bro. It's all good.
Like rust.
The thing is, I can't even shake my hair because my hair's in a bun, so it's just it's just in a bun. I know people are thinking, "Rah, where's your hair gone? Has it been cut off?" No, it's just tied up. It's just tied up. All right, cool, guys. Very quickly, last week, April 23rd was a Saturday. We beat I wouldn't say two top teams, but Arsenal beat Manchester United. All right. It's a couple of days after we beat Chelsea. We'll just leave it there. Just let that settle.
But just one thing. What, Kel? Are we still rugby or what?
We're still rugby, bro. Don't get gassed, bro. Don't get gassed. You know what? Yeah, West Ham have got a senior defender in place. Watch what happens.
We'll beat them.
All right. I want us to beat them, but
I'm going to beat them convincingly, bro.
We'll see.
You know what?
Right, Kel, hear what? Live on air, £10, we beat them.
£10. £10. Let's do this. £10.
Yeah? All right. Cool. 10 British pounds.
We have to beat him. We have to. We will.
All right, guys. Also, I think we'll also know because Spurs play at 2:00 and we play at 4:30, so we'll know what the Spurs result is. All right.
Like that matters. What happened last time when Spurs lost? We lost as well.
True, it's proper
Doesn't
true.
matter, bro.
No, but then we did. That was the next day. It is what it is. But guys, last weekend we had the big fight.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. You know,
We had the big British
jeez.
heavyweight fight. We had Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, versus Dillian, the Body Snatcher White.
Yeah.
So everyone was geared up. The
Body
undercard was
Snatcher.
whack.
But
Yeah.
why is he even
Undercard
called?
was shit.
Why is he called Body Snatcher? First of all,
I don't know. That's what because he snatched
it's
his body.
useless, bro. He doesn't snatch nothing, bro.
Yo,
Don't do that. Don't do that to Dillian. Don't do
No,
that.
no, I'm doing it.
No, don't disrespect the thing.
He illegally pushed me.
Whoa.
We'll get there. We'll get there. But why you jumping to the end?
Yeah.
Why you jumping to the end for, bro?
No, I'm sorry. I just.
Nah,
it
man,
bothers
don't
me.
disrespect Dillian, bro. Man's been about, bro.
Okay,
He's done his thing.
let's talk about undercards. Go ahead.
All right, no,
Man,
the
that
undercard
was
was
shit.
the undercard's
That's
whack.
shit, bro.
So basically, no one watched it. Everyone just knew it was supposed to be 10:00.
Thank God
Fury's
for that,
content got
mate.
bad
Thank
enough.
goodness.
But do you know what's funny? Do you know how nobody watched it? Because when I was watching the Dillian fight, right, my stream fucked up. That means everybody was logging on to my stream, and it kept on
But
glitching.
that's why you have to pay for the pay-per-view, Rich, do the legal way.
Yeah, I did legal. I did legal lies.
Yeah?
I had it on my Fire Stick, but
Standard.
yeah, standard. But IPTV all the way, baby. But I did watch it. The undercard was dead. It was supposed to come out 10:00 ring walk. It came out about 10:15. They started coming out.
Yeah.
So shout out my brother, shout out Sean, he was there, and like obviously he was calling me and let me know what's happening, all the rest of it. Did you man see the entrances for all of the fights?
Yeah.
Bad, man.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling like Tyson Fury's kind of entrance.
Who?
No, I liked it.
My brother Sean, he said he didn't really feel it. I don't know. He said that for the first time. This is one of the things he said, which I think was a little bit controversial, but he said it was like, I've never seen Tyson Fury rep Britain like how he did on that day.
It's St. George's Day.
Yeah,
That makes sense then. I'll let him know that was St. George's Day because he was looking very English flag on the gloves, on the hoods, everything. I was thinking like, rah, but why? But also, okay, I hear it's St. George's Day, so I do understand that. But they're both British boxers. I just think it was like, if he was fighting Wilder on that day, I'd make sense.
Mm-hmm.
But they're both British boxers. I didn't think he needed to rep Britain like that on that day. The fans in the stadium responded in kind to that show of patriotism. Yeah, they did.
Well, listen.
Okay.
Look, to me, it's St. George's Day. The only reason why we don't know about St. George's Day properly is because it's not a bank holiday.
Yeah. No one cares for it. Like,
that's it. It's simple as that.
No, but you all know about St. Patrick's Day, and that's not a bank holiday.
I know more about St. Patrick's Day than George's Day. Yeah,
because it's drinking. It's just drinking and
the Irish. Come on, the Irish love a party, man.
Liverpool Street. Come on, that's beautiful.
So, what did you think of the fight, boys?
I thought Dillian. Sorry, go on, man.
I didn't see it. So
I didn't watch it.
No, I heard a lot about it, but I didn't.
Okay. Dillian tried to knock him out. Dillian was trying to knock him out.
With what?
He was just trying. He saw the haymakers just throwing the haymakers. He kept missing. That's what he tried to knock him out, which he shouldn't have done, because he got it in his brain that he knew if he goes 12 rounds of Fury, he would lose on points. So he was just trying to knock him out.
He wouldn't even go 12 rounds of Fury.
So this is the thing. So him doing that was a wrong approach. He should have just tried to box him. Body, just tried to box him. I'm not saying that would have won the fight. I don't know. Fury's an animal. He's a beast. Pause. But it's just one of those things where Fury is Fury just in the ring. It's like Dillian had no.
It was rubbish.
Yeah, there was no.
Yeah, that's it. Bring it out.
Yeah, no, it wasn't rubbish, but he didn't have. It was. He didn't have the vim. He didn't have no vim for Fury.
Like,
there was no vim.
I was like, obviously, I thought Tyson Fury was going to win, but I was backing Dillian, innit? Like, I said, come on, Dillian. No, Dillian was nonsense.
Obviously, you backed Dillian.
I want Fury to win. Like I said last week, Fury's my guy.
Yeah, because you want Fury to win because you know Fury's a good boxer and everything else, but also on the side, you want Dillian to win. You want to do something, at least have a representation.
Yeah, exactly. Do something.
But
okay, did you think Tyson Fury had a good fight?
yeah,
I don't think he did.
the fight was
I
really
think
poor.
it was a poor offs.
Yeah.
And what was this hugging and elbowing and what was all that about as well?
The issue is, and this is one of the reasons why Tyson Fury I don't think will get beaten, is his height, his weight, and his reach. So you can't come in on the inside.
No, you can't say that, bro. Because look at that man mountain that David Hay beat.
No. He's a different guy.
6'10".
Different guy.
He's horrendous.
No, but he wasn't a good boxer. What I mean is Tyson Fury can
poor.
also box. Yeah? But what I'm saying is you come on the inside, if Fury, he's going to tie you up. He's going to lean on you, all of that kind of stuff. Yeah. You go further out, you won't be able to reach him. He'll jab you. I just think Dillian, like I know he tried to change from orthodox and all this to southpaw, but I
don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he was doing.
When he did it, he realized like, bro, I can't even fight this myself.
Exactly. What are you doing?
I had to switch back.
Bro, his balance was.
You can't try to baffle Fury because Fury is unorthodox. Anyway, Fury does both.
Yeah.
So you can't try and baffle Fury by changing your stance. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. I obviously I feel for him. And when we talk about the knockout, like to be fair, on the day, Sean said to me, "No, if he pushed him, he should have longer time to."
You know what? Yeah.
And I see it, but. When my man said I licked my head on the canvas, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
You didn't hit your shoulders hit the canvas. That was it. Your head did not hit the canvas.
Yeah, I see. That's the first time I probably pushed him.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I saw. I pushed. That's illegal. We can't push him. But obviously, like, I think if you didn't push him, he would have fell forward.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And when he stood up, bruv, I said, "This guy's gone."
Yeah, the push didn't add any effect to the knockout. I don't think.
No.
Yeah, and it's the thing. And you're saying that you should have given him more time. No way in God's earth. To me, he put his gloves up, and he went to hug the referee like, "Bruv, please save me." That's what it was.
No, the reason why Nate says you give him more time, or Sean saying that, is because a push is illegal.
Yeah. So
no matter what push.
Yeah. So you give him more time to recover. And in one aspect, that's what happened with Fury in one of the Wilder fights. The ref didn't start the count properly. Do you remember the ref didn't start the 10 count until he had to push Wilder back in the thing? Then he started the 10 count. Then Fury did the Undertaker thing.
Yeah, I can't remember.
And I think it was, and I think, I can't remember what time it was in the ring.
But Wilder didn't push him though.
No. There was, remember when Wilder knocked him down?
Yeah.
But Wilder then stood over him. And the ref said that was like the ref said, no, that's illegal. You just go back into your corner for me to then start the count. So I remember Wilder's people was like, it's a late count, and that's what he shouldn't have been able to do. So there's a few times that in ref and boxing it happens, but it was pretty bad, and it was an uppercut from nowhere.
Nowhere.
And the uppercut didn't even hit him clean. It didn't even hit him clean. If it hit him clean, he wouldn't have woke up. But it's a side when it hits you by there in your ear, gone, balance gone.
It's a shame. It's a shame because, you know, Dylan's waited so long for this opportunity to fight a number one contender. He's been a number one contender for such a long time, and he's always been shafted left, right, and center. And for him to go,
pause.
Shafted left, right, center.
They said shafted. I said pause.
Oh,
pause. And for him to go out like that and not kind of
give a better example of yourself. Give a better example of yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And to me, I like the way, I like what he did in a sense of didn't play it in the media, went away, did his thing. So I said to myself, he's gonna come like an animal, just go for it. But I think this maybe they showed too much respect, and this wasn't the fight that Tyson Fury should have taken. Because Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury is saying this is his last ever boxing match.
Yeah, I don't think it will be.
Yes, he has to come out. Well, he has to come for the undisputed. He has to. You can't call yourself the greatest boxer of all time, whatever he's calling himself now, and not go for the undisputed belt. You have to. You have to get your belt.
No, it's waste of his time. I'm being honest with you. It's the waste of his time. One man's in war doing his things. Like, bro,
But Usyk's coming to fight.
Yeah, no, he's agreed
AJ.
to come and fight AJ, but I don't know. No date's been set yet, but
But also,
Usyk's-
apparently he's well underweight as well now, though.
well underweight.
Who's well underweight?
Usyk.
Oh, Usyk. I said, because yeah, he went up a weight, didn't he?
Yeah, he come up
yeah.
to fight him,
Yeah.
and obviously he's on the front line in it, so he's lost more weight.
Listen, Usyk's got Joshua's number, man. There's no way Joshua's beating Usyk. No way.
And I don't think Usyk would be.
Oh.
Well, I don't think Usyk will be Fury.
I don't think he will.
No.
No, Fury's too
Furious,
big.
yeah,
Too big for
Furious,
him.
yeah, it's too much.
Too big.
And also, I think White came in a little bit too heavy for this fight as well.
Yeah, that's what everyone was, because he was mad. He was mad sluggish.
Yeah,
Like,
he came
you
in.
can see him throw the punch for about 2 seconds. That's how Fury was just moving. I just
Yeah.
throwing, hitting
And
the
then
rope.
big haymakers, bro. You lose so much energy just throwing the
Yeah.
haymakers dead.
And then Fury just gave him the body shots, bang, bang. You know what I mean? It's like it was too easy for Fury, man.
Yeah, it was very easy.
But do you see one of the judges' scores?
Yeah,
One of the judges, I think the Mexican one, had it as one point between them.
which is fair, but because I'll be honest with you, the commentators, bruv, they were sucking off Fury, bruv. Fury just hits the gloves. Yes, what an amazing shot by Fury. I was thinking, what are you talking about? Fury's not hitting him either. Fury wasn't hitting him clean.
Fury was hitting the jabs. Fury was getting jabs.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
hard.
saying. No, but that's what I'm saying. There was some, but not the refs, the commentators were overdoing it.
No, but Dillian didn't win it in 1 round, bro.
He did. He ran the first round.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he
No,
did.
didn't.
He did.
Nah.
He won the first round. He was the aggressor. He took the front. He took the middle of the ring, and was trying to.
Yeah, no, he did take them.
He did,
He
man,
was
he did.
controlling it. It was good.
He
He
was
was controlling for at
for the
least 2
first-
rounds.
For the first 2 rounds, I reckon he was there. After that, no, don't get me wrong. They were like, some of them could have been 10-10, 10-9s. There was nothing like a 10-8 or nothing like, he obviously didn't knock no one down. But after that, Fury controlled it, but Fury again wasn't battering him.
No, he wasn't.
Now, Fury wasn't barring it, but Fury just had control over the fight, control over Dillian a lot of the time.
Dillian was blowing.
Yeah,
That was the issue. Dillian was like, you could see, he was blowing, bro.
yeah. Mouth was open.
Yeah.
You know, I do really feel sorry for him in the sense of his performance.
He got paid though.
You got paid 6 mil. He had his opportunity. And now what's next for him? That's the question.
He'll definitely fight, but it depends. If Fury gives out the belt, then obviously I think him and Wilder, innit? That'd be sick.
See, that would be sick. And they can both go and disrespect each other all they want and then swing for it.
Exactly.
Because this is what I wanted. You know, I wanted.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Richard. There's too much respect between them two, man. Between Fury and Dillian. Too much laughing and giggling, and that's what happened with Usyk and Joshua. There's too much respect. And
Yeah.
1990. Bro, forget. Listen, I'm here to take your head off. Yeah, let the disrespect start. Straight.
Exactly.
Your mum in it. Go. Straight.
And did you see after Fury, he's got an exhibition fight with the UFC guy?
Oh yeah.
What's the UFC guy's name again?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't watch UFC.
So Senegal, though, isn't it? Senegalese guy.
Yeah, Senegalese guy. I forgot his name. His name is, and I pressed Google, and Google didn't give me the information straight away.
Okay, so what did you type in? Senegalese UFC fight.
No, I just typed in UFC champion.
Yeah, but there's so many champions.
I know. And I see Amanda someone, and I thought, cool, blimey.
All right,
Francis and Gano.
Yeah.
Francis
What's his
Gano. Francis Gano.
Okay. All right. Well, no.
Yeah, they're going to have it's not going to be a UFC box. It's going to be like a mixed martial arts kind of concept next year.
Okay.
But it seems like it's already been agreed and everything else.
All right. Trying to get paid. All right, guys. Last week, I do apologize. We didn't mention it, but a rest in peace goes to DJ K Slay. All right. K Slay, you may know him from the Street Sweeper series. Yeah, everyone probably had some of those mixtapes. He was associated with people like Papoose.
Who's it, Merv? Associated with who, Merv?
Papoose, yeah, Papoose.
I'll say how you feel in the group, man. Papoose,
Yeah, Papoose, Papoose, yeah.
Come on.
My fault, man. Yeah.
Yes. He was there. Ghostface, G Unit, they were all around him. He died of COVID, which was, I think, April 17th at the age of 55.
He was fighting it from December, I think, the COVID. Fighting it. Yeah, for a while. but it just got a better with him, man.
Yeah.
Just got a better with him.
But yeah, shout out DJ K Slay, like to get
Yeah,
you rest in peace. Like it's a
They-
real
they had a
pioneer.
they had a memorial service for him. Not memorial, but yeah, I think it was. Even though he just passed away. But LL Cool J had a speech. Obviously, Papu Ma had a speech. I think Fat Joe had a speech as well. Yeah, but Busta Rhymes, I think, as well. Yeah, no, so yeah, man, it was well respected in the game. Obviously, he had his issues. He was one of those DJs that didn't care about, like, if you hate him, he doesn't care. Like,
Yeah.
so him and Rockefeller hated each other. Like Jay-Z, all the man, them Memphis Bleak, like, hated him. So they had a little beef and stuff. But yeah, man, he's a legend in the game. He's more of the underground scene. Like, he's about the raw hip hop. He's about the pop shit at all. Like, it's all about underground hip hop. And he'll like trying this. Like, Papoose was one of those guys. One star that he made. Do you know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, shout out DJ K Slay. Rest in peace.
Peace.
All right, people. We're gonna get some TV and film. And we're gonna start with the latest series that we've been speaking about. Disney Plus's very own Moon Knight. All right. This week we had episode 4. And do you remember last week? I was like, yeah, I finally get it. Yeah, Moon Knight is sick. After this episode,
baffled
you
me.
look a scratch, bro. This is getting on
Bro,
my last
I
nerves.
was gonna watch Emergency Awesome to try and get some clarity, but I'm never gonna do that.
I watched the first 5 minutes of Emergency Awesome. I had to turn it off. I said, bruv, even you're not helping me, bruv. You're not making me think anything better, bro.
Yeah. This one baffled me.
What's the problem? What's the problem?
I leave it to Merv. No,
Merv, take
I'm
it
not
away,
saying it was
bruv.
rubbish. I'm not saying it was rubbish, but I didn't get what was going on.
A
That's all.
goal. Okay. Okay, well, obviously, what's his name's gone in it, Conchu, on that time thing when the
Yeah.
so like he's gone now, and I think what's his name, Layla and Stephen, Stephen, isn't it? Like they're going to go and find the what's it called, Ushabti from the tombs, basically. So like this whole episode.
For what? Why did it want that for?
I think what's his name's after it. Offer.
Yeah. He's
so he wants. They want to bring back what's the person's name? Ahmed. Yeah, it wants to bring back Ahmed in it. So they're trying to stop that from happening. but yeah, basically like this whole episode just reminded me of some sort of Indiana Jones, man.
Exactly.
Like Indiana Jones.
Loads of references in it.
Broke the Mummy, like the one with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz. Like it was a fun episode, and obviously we didn't get no Moon Knight transformation in it. And I suppose that's what a lot of people are here for. This want to see action, but I kind of like this without all the action. You know, like, well, there is action in it, but it doesn't necessarily have to have the actual Moon Knight character in it. But yeah, so that happened obviously, and we find out that Mark, he's a mercenary that goes on these archaeological missions, but I think Layla's dad was an archaeologist as well, and he found something, and I think Mark's partner was getting a bit like selfish. They killed the whole team, and Arthur's made it like Mark was responsible for her father's death.
Yeah.
But even though he wasn't responsible, he was there in it. So it's like one of those association sort of things, isn't it? So she's just upset about that. And eventually Arthur ends up finding them, and basically just shoots Mark. Well, no, it was Stephen at the time, innit? I don't know which one.
No, he shot Mark. It was Mark.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. When Layla found out about what Mark allegedly done, that's when she called for Mark. Got him, and then it ends up in some sort of psychiatric ward. And this is the point where I suppose where you guys are a bit confused, because is it reality? Yeah. Is he just dreaming this whole thing up?
Oh, it's Legion all over again.
Yeah, this definitely felt like the whole season of Legion, isn't it? So, but the end, like, because obviously, like, you see Mark and Stephen separated.
Yeah,
and they're just there working together or whatever. And
I think, who's Jake, bro? So
I think it's their third persona.
There was another kind of tomb, I guess, that they were knocking on and trying to open. But
I think that's going to be the third persona, basically.
Okay,
it's because they haven't met him yet.
Yeah, I think that's the more aggressive one.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I think they're trying to obviously escape, and you just see some.
Hippo braids.
So that was so funny, man. I started laughing so much.
The fact that Mark screamed, Mark was
Yeah,
the braids, man.
yeah.
The
They were both
braids.
the same person. They're just like,
Because that's the Tarwet, isn't it? Yeah, the hippo lady.
oh, if no, bro.
Is it? I was thinking, is it that woman from last week's show? Is that her?
I don't
Or is
know.
it just
What?
another woman that tells him where to go and
Oh,
is that how she is that a form?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Apparently she's the Egyptian goddess of childbirth.
The hippo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if that means there's going to be some form of rebirth or something. I have no idea what the symbolism is.
I don't know.
Oh, it's just a wild episode.
I did it. You know what? It's funny. I don't think anyone expected something as random as that to be.
No. Yeah, when you saw it, you're like, what the F? Like, and then obviously they screamed. So their reaction was like the whole world's reaction, isn't it? When they saw that, because it's what I felt like I was watching one of these late night films on BBC Two in the 90s, but where they just do some abstract randomness. That's what it felt like. Isn't it?
But I thought Mark would be used to seeing those kind of things, obviously being around the gods a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Talking and seing, you know what I mean? So I thought he'd be more used to that kind of stuff. But the way man screamed like a biatch was just too funny. Man.
Do you know what as well, man? I never knew Oscar Isaacs had that in him. You know? He's got some great comedic moments in it. Like
Who's
the way
that?
just Oscar Isaacs, the guy that plays Steven. Like, because I've seen him in quite more serious things, you know, maybe not so serious, but just a bit more grounded in it. But yeah, the fact that he could just act in those different personas is amazing.
So a question: where do you think he is? You think all this is in his head?
That's the question. Don't know.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
obviously, like, and because you had all those like little things, like after you had these Ain, you had the little statue of Khonshu, like little things that just we've seen in the real world, isn't it? Like, I hope it's not a dream though.
I think it's part of him, his memory resetting itself.
Or I think Arthur might have been some sort of coma or something where he's playing with his mind or something. I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe unlocking things and maybe. Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. You know what it is? This is probably the one Marvel series that has got me thinking about its rating. So like in 2 weeks' time, when we finish the final episode and someone says, okay, out of 10, what would you give it? I don't know where I'd rank it right now against the other Marvel ones. Well, it's just different. Like the Marvel TV ones.
To be fair, what are you marking it against? Because
no, as in a Disney Plus Marvel TV show.
I think so far it's good. I honestly think it is. Well, it's. Well, no, I'm not going to say it's better than this, better than that, but I think it's actually good. It's totally different, and it's not what we're used to.
It's not tied to, like, so far, it doesn't feel like it's tied to anything. They've made, well, I guess just the layman watching it, like just watching it purely for the MCU stuff, I don't think it's been connected to anything that we know at the moment.
If anything, maybe low-key, maybe.
But I mean, what I'm saying, like, with the episodes that we've seen so far, have they actually mentioned anything at all that even relates to MCU? Do you know what I mean? Like they've not mentioned any. Like, so that's why at the moment I'm kind of watching it like it feels like it's just its own separate thing. But we've got 2 episodes left, so I would imagine at some point they're gonna tie it into somebody, whether that be Strange, I don't know, like or someone.
And talking about Doctor Strange.
We're not talking about that,
Yeah.
And talking about Doctor Strange, May the 5th.
Yeah, May the 5th, yeah. Oh, it's 6th.
It was 5th.
It was an exciting time, bro.
So soon. I have to watch that, man.
All them kids have to get cancelled, mate.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's just like, it's next week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Next week, yeah. Not this weekend, the following weekend.
It's going to be massive.
Most anticipated Marvel film yet, right?
Still haven't watched the trailer, so I'm looking forward to it.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
I haven't watching.
Yeah, there's no point starting now.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't watch it. Yeah. But it's not, and this is like, so if little man says, can I watch this one? I'm saying to him, no. Because he asked me the other day, can you watch Moon Knight? I said, it's not really a children's one. In sorry about that. You gotta watch it. Like, do you know what I mean? I just like some of them are just
to be a
not for
kid, you
you.
know. It must suck to be a kid in this day and age, you know.
But you remember that though.
Oh.
When you were kids,
We
go
would
to bed. Go to bed.
But anything that we wanted to watch, we'll watch it.
No, 100. And the thing is, don't get me wrong.
VHS.
The man has
5.
access. The man has access to Disney Plus, innit? He's got the Disney Plus on his computer. Do you get me? He can press it.
But then you have the restriction, the age restriction.
Bro, I can't be bothered to do bare profiles.
But you have to do that, bro.
I think I've given them their own profile.
No. You have to do
that.
that.
I came out to the power, innit?
I believe they do. I believe they do have the
Mm.
profile. I believe they do have the
Yeah.
profile because I think I set up a children's account for them not to watch.
Yeah.
But you could just click my name. There's no password on it. Do you know what I mean? That's what I mean.
Bro, put that password on, bro.
Yeah, that's what we've done with Netflix.
Unless Nate secretly wants them to watch it, it's like, look, I didn't see you tap my name. I didn't see you sit down and watch it.
No, bro. Like I said, I remember sitting down watching Britain's Got Talent the other day, and there was some ghost thing that's like doing this magic trick that freaked them out. I know they're not ready for this kind of stuff. They're not there yet. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. If that's in 2 weeks' time, then I guess that will be the one episode in 2 weeks' time. Everyone gonna watch it first weekend, opening weekend?
Sure hope so.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think I might have to wait like at least a week.
So why'd you go and pipe out then?
No, because you mentioned Doctor Strange. No, the only reason why I'm saying because the cinemas are going to be absolutely jammed unless I go and watch it in the morning or something like that.
I saw not a meme, but I saw like a poster. It says it had X-Men, Deadpool, all these different characters. It says what people imagine this film to be, having all these characters in it. At least some little cameos here and there.
Yeah, no, it should be good. I think the Doctor Strange, I have to watch an early setting.
Yeah, it has to be
Early setting. No full sleeping. No full sleeping. I used to try and watch it like early doors.
I'll take a day off. I just watch during the day.
Man is talking about taking annual leave. That's what I'm
bruv. If you got to take annual leave morning, up until like 12 till 2 or whatever, watch your early doors. Then work in the afternoon.
You want to work after watching go. Get upset, get upset, bro.
All right, well, that's Moon Knight, season 1, episode 4. We've got 2 more episodes left, so we will get back onto that next week. Well, obviously, by the time the pod comes out, episode 5 is already out. All right, last week we spoke briefly about a show that was on ITV called The Thief, the Wife, and the Canoe. All right, you finally did the homework. You watched it. What are your thoughts on The Thief, the Wife, the Canoe?
This show is mad, yeah, because I didn't know anything about it. But you mentioned that, I'll just go to push play, watch straight away. And I thought, I don't really know if this is really, it felt like a bit of a comedy that I won't really, I watch comedies, but not like this, innit? Then the next 2 episodes just got serious, bro. Like, and obviously, at that point, I knew it was a true story, but I'm like, this is some deep thing that happened, It's such a basic premise, obviously. It's like, insurance, ever, like faking a death, getting the money, live off in a different country and all that stuff. But I think it's just the whole concept about what he done to her, what they done to their children, and just the whole accountability of it, man. It's mad, bro. And I've been questioning myself a lot, like, because obviously, her lawyer in the end was like, you need to play the kind of coercive control sort of thing. And I thought, well, I know this area, and I thought, up until now, I'm like, like, I believe that in some way she was controlled by him because he treated her like crap, basically. But I think it's one of them ones they've been together for so long, 34 years, that she don't know anything other than him, relationship-wise, just how he behaves.
And she let him have his own way always.
Yeah. But it's like, at the same time, it's like you have your sons believing that your dad's been dead. Like, I messed your head up.
Day in, day out for 5 years.
Yeah.
I felt for her because
I felt for her as well.
Because she seemed torn in that bit. She was like, "Can't we just tell them?" Do you know what it was like? She was like, "Can't we just tell them?"
It's like she couldn't say no. Like she couldn't, like, even like, like she had those opportunities to like, why don't you say it this time? It's like, it's almost like she's saying it, but no sound is coming out of her mouth. That's probably what it might have felt like.
But remember what he said to her. He goes, "If you tell them, they'll be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
they're fully involved in. You know?
Yeah, true.
And because obviously you had the 4-part series, which was ran from I think Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then on the Thursday you had the real life version of the same thing.
Yeah.
And she did speak about the fact that she seemed very much that she was coerced into a lot of things. She didn't know how to tell people X, Y, and Z, and she felt trapped.
Yeah.
I think they met when they were they met when they was like in school age.
Yeah.
That's all it's all she knew in it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's deep, man. Because
And he
don't feel sorry for her.
I don't feel sorry for her.
Come on, man. She knew exactly what she was doing.
And the fact that she even lied again. Oh no, I didn't know at first, and this and that and that. She knows what she's doing, bro. I've got no pity for her, bro.
But this is the whole point, bro. This is about control, isn't it? When
Nah, bro.
control.
She still lied. No, she still lied again, bro. And said that he planned it all. I had no idea. And no, don't try it. Like, you know what you're doing. So I've got no pity for her. None.
But you have to lie to protect yourself in some way. But obviously, it got to that point where it's like, because I guess as well, I think it got to that point where even after all that, he was just like, I think he was quite smug about it, obviously, innit? Like even when he got found out and stuff, he was just like, yeah, all right, I'll do my time, whatever. Because I think at one point he got less time than her as well.
Yeah, he did. He got 6. I think she got 6.5.
Yeah.
Wait, is it because she pleaded?
Because he pleaded guilty.
Yeah,
guilty.
guilty.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's almost like, I don't know, it's mad. And just the whole kind of concept that, look, this is nothing, innit? You're going to be with me. This is what we're going to do. And then she's probably just got, no, I need to put away from this guy because it's too much.
It was a long time though. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Like, what did they really do? Like, it's white collar crime, innit? What did they really do?
No, they scam the system, innit?
It's fraud. Like, it's fraud.
It's fraud. Major fraud. It's major fraud, man.
But I also think if they didn't come back, they wouldn't have got caught.
Of course not.
She didn't have to come back.
Yeah, well, he made them, innit? Like,
yeah, because obviously he went back and said, "Oh, I'm alive." So obviously they had to call and say, "Oh, your husband's alive." So
yeah, but she didn't have to come back. She chose to go back.
She wants to see her kids, man.
No, I think it would have been strange if she didn't come back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you got to remember, this is someone that doesn't know her husband's alive, isn't it? Like everyone's led to believe that everyone thinks he's dead. So it's like the first thing you say, look, your husband's alive. You think you'll be running across the water to come and see him, innit? Rather than be like, no, I'll just chill here.
No, but you know you've committed fraud. You know you've committed fraud.
No,
but he's told her there's nothing going to happen. What's really going to happen to you?
Remember, he lied saying that how he had memory loss, innit?
Yeah.
So like that was the play that they're gonna go with. So she'll go back and be like, "Oh, you're back," and then he'll be like, "Oh, I don't remember you," or whatever.
The memory loss thing with
Look,
a policeman was
that is absolute garbage. What's your name?
Like, you remember his name? That's not if you did remember. But
when was the last time you remembered?
2002.
It was very specific. May 2002.
He actually really thought the world everyone's absolute idiots, isn't it?
Yeah, but remember what he thought never happened. You know what it was? He thought he'd be able to get the money like after day 3. They're like, yeah, nah, because of this, the money can't release for 6 years. Man was like, what?
It's such a basic storyline. Like that was quite convenient. Like, it's like, okay, we've done all this. We managed to go to Panama. We've got to go back now. And I'll make up a new story.
He was just on the whim, you know. We'll just keep on changing. I thought it was a decent show. I think that it was decently acted. It was believable. The characters actually did look like the real characters as well. Yeah, it's a decent little thing, but I don't think it wasn't as good as the series, but it does kind of go into a little more detail about some of the actual characters and what really happened. And then the last bit is obviously John Darwin is now in, was it Thailand or Philippines?
Yeah.
Living his best life.
Living his best life, bro.
But on the real, how would you feel as the children? How would you feel? What would you feel like? Your mum lied to you, your dad lied to you, and said he was dead.
Well,
that emotions that you've lived with for like 6 years. Well,
grieving.
I mean, how long? Yeah. How do you feel? It's just mad.
Well, I think they played that really well, actually, because it's one of the ones where that they kind of kept highlighting that I hate what they've done, but I can't live, like, especially with the mum, I suppose. Like, I hate what you've done, but I can't live without you, sort of thing. So it's like, you're angry about it, but she's your mum still in it. It's like, you just kind of want to know, you just want to be part of their life still, isn't it?
Yeah.
And she seemed more like
Remorseful.
remorseful. Whereas he was like, and so like he was like,
But
yeah.
it felt like the kids forgave the dad quicker than they did the mum.
Yeah, because the mum
Yeah.
lied to them like
Yeah.
in the face. He didn't see it, the dad, you know what I mean? The mum was day in, day out. Probably even threw something in the sea, you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. So of course, that'll hurt even more. Your mum lying to you for all those years. Like, come on, man.
And that's what happens when you're, I guess, a victim of coercive control. You often, or abuse, you kind of blame the victim gets blamed because, like, why don't you do anything about the situation, isn't it? So that secondary sort of thing, rather like the dad's always going to be dad, like no one's changing his mentality.
Yeah.
And, you know, but whereas the mum is like, no, you know, you helped raise us with this man and you didn't do anything to stop it.
All right. Well, yeah, The Thief, the Wife, and the Canoe is on ITV Player or ITV Catch Up, whatever that ITV Catch Up channel is. ITV Hub. Thank you. All right. That's why it's a team effort, guys. All right. Because I know Kel's getting a little bit sleepy now, so let's rush through. All right. Spoke briefly last week about The Anatomy of a Scandal. I know you've watched it, Merv. On a scale of 1 to 10, what did you think? And would you recommend it?
It was going like up into the 8s and all that, and it was went down to 6. I'd even say 5. It's a bit average.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
What did you like the concept of it? You just didn't like the execution towards the end?
Do you know what? Sometimes, you know what they say about how many storylines you can possibly do in like film and TV, isn't it? Like sometimes it's just nice to just watch something that's quite basic. I don't think this is a true story, but obviously it's based on a lot of real life events, I would imagine, happen like realistic. But I think the whole twist of it, I don't know if we're going into spoilers, I don't know.
So
yeah,
no, I'm not gonna watch it. So
like the whole twist of it, obviously, what's her name? Kate's character, the barrister for the victim. Like her really being Holly, which is who she got sexually abused by
my man, James.
Yeah, by James back in the day when it was in university, and then she's now prosecuting him, and no one knows who she changed her name. The whole appearance just looks different. It was kind of, and I think, I was kind of like, when they done that bit, I was like, I know this bit's probably supposed to be the highlight, the main wow thing of the whole thing, but I thought I didn't like that. I would have just preferred that if you were sexually abused, be sexually abused by someone else that's completely unrelated to what's going on now. But I just thought, as a barrister, as someone that's taken an oath, that has had all these ethics around the law and stuff, and you know the seriousness of sexual abuse around women and stuff like that, you kind of, it seemed a bit unrealistic to me that you'd risk all of that just to get him. Where it's just like, no, I know this person, I've been abused by, like, just say it from the offset, innit? But I don't know. It's like I would have liked to have seen that angle, because it might have been a case where I could probably see the conflict in that if she actually came forth in the first place, because it happened so long ago, she didn't report it, and the struggles there, where it's just like, it's almost like they had to kind of add some spice to the storyline to make it relevant. And actually, I think they put that out, it would have been fine, I reckon.
Yeah. I think it's a decent show. I think, like I said, while the twist wasn't like, whoa, wow, it was a little bit like, okay, cool, I can work with this. I definitely could work with it. And obviously she grasped them up at the end with the involvement of the death of their friends. So there may be, like I said, there may be a season 2 in the pipeline or some sort.
Yeah. Well, I know there was a lot of heat, man, on the internet about conversations about, you know, because it was like, not when that woman said like not here, the way that's Power Rangers. When she's like not here, and because people are saying because she didn't say no, it's not considered rape. So there's been a lot of arguments about that, man. But yeah, I don't think they're there. And and just even the fact that the Prime Minister and him, James, being involved, like obviously witnessing the friend's death, Like people are saying, no, there's no way they can really do any time for that because they didn't do it. But everyone's arguing is that because the Prime Minister's...
The Prime Minister went in the Prime Minister's drugs.
Yeah, there were huge drugs, but it's like, okay, I've given you the drugs, but I didn't make you kill yourself. It's so like, yeah, people just having a lot of debate about it. Interesting. And I suppose if they were to do it, I don't want a series 2 to be fair, but you know what I mean? Like, at least that could be an angle, but I just think I would have just liked it a bit more grounded.
Yeah. Also, like I said, I think as well with James knew that what the thing was when he said "not now" was controversial. That's why he gave a little smile at the end.
Yeah.
He's a crafty little bastard. All right. Another one we spoke about last week. Very quickly, stream or skip was Raw. I spoke about Raw and I said it was one of the weirdest shows that I'd have watched, and I've only actually watched the first 1.5 episodes at the time. I've now since watched another episode. Have you watched all the episodes?
Yeah, all of them.
God bless you, because I don't know how you did it.
It's Apple TV, man. You know how I feel about Apple TV. I have to commit in it.
Stream or skip?
Stream, man. Stream that.
Okay.
You know, to be fair, it's not for everyone, isn't it? I think if you're it kind of reminded me a bit of a cross between like Black Mirror and that I Am series. Yeah. Like, but it's one of those ones like when you started watching the actual episode of one of them, because they were separate stories, you think, I don't know what I'm going to get from this. And sometimes you even think, what message are they trying to send? Well, like the Nicole Kidman one, where she just, her mum's suffering like early stages of dementia, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one I can't watch.
And I think where her dad, like her mum's forgetting her dad, and she's got all these photos, so she just starts eating the photos, bro. Like, and I thought, I wonder if that's sugar paper that she's eating. Like, you know what I mean? This sugar paper, you know. Wow.
But she was eating that. She was eating it because of the memories, though, isn't it?
Yeah. She's like, so it's kind of like almost keeping those memories internally. It's very, very like some powerful messages done in a very abstract way. It
was very abstract, and there were powerful messages. And the one episode that I will refer to is there's an episode with the duck, which is the duck who fed me or something along them lines. And basically, the reason I watched this episode because it came up on the Goggle box, and like everyone was like, "Oh my god, what's this about?" Like, and everyone's like doing all these faces, and basically, it was an episode where this woman, every day she goes to the park, she speaks to her sister on FaceTime and what have you, and then her sister's always asking her, "Have you got a date yet? Have you got a date?" She's like, "No, the dating scene is a bit whack." Blah blah. Then randomly, she sees a duck, and then somehow she starts talking to the duck. Or the duck starts talking to her.
Duck starts talking to her.
She's like, what is going on? She thinks like, am I mad? What's going on? Then she starts talking to the duck, goes away, comes back next day, her and the duck build up a relationship, like duck's flirting with her, what have you. And then like eventually she takes the duck yard. She takes the duck yard. They move in together. They move in together.
Oh, the duck moves in with her.
The duck moves in with her. But like, and they're still talking, they have dates.
Is this an animation?
No.
I can't believe what you guys are watching.
Like she's talking to the duck, But what happens is basically, I think it's like the duck becomes almost an abusive partner. It's really what it's about. He's an abusive partner.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, like
some domestic violence stuff.
Why don't you just put some duck stew, bro?
Randomly, the duck would just call her like, you stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Like she's like, what? Why are you being mean to me?
And basically called her fat as well because like, they left those carbs, isn't it?
Yeah, because like she made this kind of meal for them, like to celebrate their first like date or whatever. Like, which basically,
what are we talking about? Why are we doing this?
So on the first date, like she was eating a bagel. She tried to give him some bagel. The duck was like, I don't eat bread. Yeah. So she made like this sourdough bread, and then the duck was like, bitch, I told you I don't eat bread. Yeah.
Because it will kill me, innit? Like,
so she starts getting her feelings and all this kind of stuff. Then basically, like it gets a bit wild. And there's one particular scene where you're like, what the hell did I just watch?
I'm chicken wow.
The duck bit, it's not even Howard the Duck levels. This is it's a normal quack duck, And basically, duck's like, it doesn't matter anyway. Let me just leave it. But it's
no. I need to watch this.
But you have to watch this episode. The duck says to her,
How many episodes?
Six or seven?
Yeah, 6, I think. Yeah. They're not all related to each other.
Yeah. So if you just want to watch that one.
Yeah, just watch that one. And then the duck, Joe, let me know if I'm going to it. I'll let you man watch it. And then it's on Apple TV, but I'm sure you can get on alternative platforms.
Yeah.
Raw, and I think that one's episode
That's mad.
4. I won't
And
spoil
they're quick.
it.
They're like 30 minutes each.
Yeah, like 30 minutes each.
Okay.
I watched, like I said, I may go back and watch a different one. Like I watched the first one, which I thought was okay. The one with Issa.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But yeah, it is mad. But Merv said to stream it, so stream it up, boy.
Cool.
Very quickly, Halo, Kel, shout you out. Yeah, for bringing me into Halo. Halo will be coming out on Sky later on this year.
What it?
That's what I watched it.
Paramount TV or Paramount something, whatever it's on in America, is coming under the Sky platform, so it will be on later in this year. So I'm not going to get into too much deal because I'd rather talk about it when everyone else can watch it.
Bro, I want to forget what happens right then, bro. I'll be on season 2.
We'll watch it again, Cole. We'll watch it again. But I will say this, yeah. I've never played the game Halo.
No vibe. This.
I've never watched. I think there's films of Halo. I think something alongside. I've never done it. I don't know nothing about it.
But I remember seeing a lot of it like advertised.
Yeah, I've seen it advertised, but brother, it's an action game. Like, you know, like them games that I have to push too many buttons. I can't do it, man. Like, I don't want to sound like I didn't grow up with computers, but this is an up, down, left, right, bruv. I'm a Street Fighter and FIFA, man. That was it. Mortal Kombat, Kill Instinct. I don't like every other computer game. I'm not on it.
Come on.
Yeah, man. I know you're a man that can like be in a computer. I can't do it. Like, I can't do it. Like, I can't. Right. Too many buttons.
Merv and Marlon, that's their one.
That is them all day, bruv. Like, I know when they was on that Superman game, they was on it properly. Yeah. The one on the PlayStation. I don't know if you played that one because only on Sony, innit? The Superman game. Sorry, not Superman. Sorry,
Spider-Man. Oh, yeah.
Of course, the Spider-Man game. Yeah. And I know everyone's like, no, you can do free play. Brother, it was too much for me. I can't do it. Yeah. But Halo, the series is sick. It's good. It's good.
Just saying that though, yeah. So I know you guys are going to misbehave and watch The Last of Us campaign. Don't do that. Last of Us series that's coming out soon.
Last of Us.
You never heard of Last of Us?
Yes.
That's
I've heard of it.
Pedro Pascal, Justin Carson. But anyway, that series is going to come out soon, and you have to play the games in it 1 and 2. So make it like your New Year's resolution or something.
Well, play the game.
Yeah, yes, you heard me down in
I watched Arcadia. You watched Arcadia, the animation on Netflix.
Yeah, but that's a bit different. No, but it's apparently I've not even played it. I've had it there for years, isn't it? But I couldn't pass one level, so I have to go back to it. But
what do you mean?
I heard that you have to play this game. Like, this game is beyond TV and film, bro. So you have to play this game.
Oh no! But see, again, I'm looking at it now. It's too complicated. It's a PlayStation game. It's too complicated.
I don't have a console.
Rent it.
Couple of years, Kel, you're gonna get one. Don't watch that because obviously when little man gets it, he's gonna want it.
Yeah. Oh, but anyway, that's what
it's a zombie game. That's why I'm not gonna play it.
I was gonna say, Dizzle, you need to watch Snowfall, brother.
Bruv, I'm like I said, now I've gone back to alternative because remember I gave alternative a little break for a little while. Now I've watched alternative because I'm up to date with Halo. I'm gonna jump on it.
What I'm gonna say is next season is gonna be all out war. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Oh, so because the last season was you watched season finale this weekend then?
Yeah, I watched it all. I watched it. Sick.
Okay.
It's gonna be all out war.
Okay, cool. That means that people are still alive. I'm gonna watch it. I will jump on it, and because they're all out, like man would just pause, bang it out. All right. Noughts and Crosses is returned. There was a show called They Call Me Magic on Apple TV, which is about Magic Johnson, but this one's a little bit different from the series that all of you should be watching about Magic Johnson, because all of you are watching it, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because one of our listeners, and they said that we should all watch it and talk about it when the season finale comes on.
Shout on Instagram,
Yeah.
Shout Aisha, man. That's my girl, man.
I've not watched it.
None of you watched, bruv. I
Bro,
need to watch it.
TV's just been abusive, you know.
No, I need to watch it. Do you know what it is? Like, it's amazing. Magic Johnson was absolutely an animal, bruv.
He was in it. I don't know much about because he was the 80s, isn't it? So
that's what, Kel. That's why I wanted to watch it because for us, Jordan was the guy.
Yeah.
For Jordan, Magic is the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
on Netflix or what's it on?
They Call Me Magic is on Apple. No, is on Apple TV. But the other show, which is the HBO. No, is it HBO? It's on Sky.
So there's two different shows. What?
There's two different shows, and this is why I was a little bit upset with Apple because I was like, "Why are you releasing it when the other show's on?" Like I just felt like it
What's
was
the other show called? What's that called?
the one that is on. Hold on, I'll tell you.
Atlantic, innit? I'm sure it's Atlantic.
It's on Sky Atlantic. It is on Sky Atlantic, and it is called. Sorry, again, old school paper.
You got to look at figures or pause.
Magic. Why can't I spell magic? That is mental. Magic Johnson, Sky Atlantic. The one that we are supposed to be watching is called The Rise of Lakers Dynasty.
That's it.
The Rise of Naked. Okay.
You're seriously, it's amazing, absolutely amazing.
All right, cool.
Do you watch it? All right. Before we go, is there anything else that people should be getting hold of?
Not too much.
We go through these moments where TV is doing nothing, and at the moment they're seeing.
It's doing a lot actually. It's doing a lot.
It's doing a lot
But,
right now.
Yeah,
It's doing a lot right now.
I watched Russian whole season 2. It's a
Oh,
weird
yeah,
one.
yeah, I want to watch that. Russian
Yeah,
Doll.
like,
It interests me. I saw a little trailer. I was like, you know what? This is my kind of show.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
it's very strange. I just done the whole thing yesterday, and it's like it's easy to watch, but it's very strange.
I haven't
I'll
watched
watch
season
it.
1. I think I'm going to
Nor
watch
have I.
season 1. That's
Yeah,
got
nor
the
have I.
girl that was in Orange Is the New Black in it.
I didn't watch it.
I've even like.
Oh, fair enough. I'm sure she is. I'm sure she's the main girl. The Russian doll.
Yeah. I just finished Crash.
Oh,
Apple TV. That was good. With Jared Leto and Hathaway.
Like I think we might have to start tweeting out what people should be watching, because obviously we can't watch everything. So
Yeah, no, that's true.
Let some of our fans know what they really should be watching.
Post up on Instagram as well.
Yeah, post up on Instagram. All right, cool. Well, guys, that's episode 138. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you press the bell to let you notify when a new episode drops and all of that good stuff.
cheese.
Yo.
All right, people. We're looking very bored today, but love, peace,
man.
harmony.
Cool, man.
That's all good, man. That's all good.
Easy.